was born in 1994 when I was teaching in Baltimore City Public Schools. At the time I was teaching art and realized that our children were not being taught our history and heritage. So it was imperative, it was important to me to create a product that would not only be educational and teaching, but also be functional as a wearable piece of art. And so Ethnicities was born by shirts that I designed of historic figures that I carve out of linoleum blocks. And on the back of the shirt teaches the lesson of that person's historical accomplishments. Our store is mobile. We're not just limited, although born in Baltimore City, we're not limited to the city. We have two operational mobile residents in Baltimore and Baltimore County, and our retail operation is at our beautiful 3,792 square footage space at the Bowie Town Center. As you can see, Ethnicities designs shirts, hoodies, t-shirts, tank tops, and much more of historic figures. The images hand carved out of linoleum blocks, which takes 3 to 6 weeks for me to render each design out of the medium. And then the history, the biography of the person is researched. And then everything is finalized by screen printing both front and back, portrait and history onto the shirt, hoodie, or other application. Also the same format with our Ethnicity mugs, which are designed. So in 1994, we created the concept, and since then, our shirts have been featured nationally throughout museums, cultural centers, festivals, and much, much more. Last year, we were at Security Square Mall with both of our store operations, as you can see, and then we had the opportunity, the blessing to shift that operation, to move to the beautiful PG County. So we are, in the Baltimore area, have been featured in museums and festivals like the Great Blacks and Wax Museum, Artscape, Afran, through Kunta Kinte Festival, and through the Bowie Town Center with our store operations. We carry products not only from things that we design, but from other vendors, including books, greeting cards, black art. We have posters, black dolls, and much, much more. Also, in the rear of the store, we're one of 6 African-American owned comic book and gaming stores. That store is called Cosmic Collectives and Games. And with that store, we offer comic books, trade paperbacks, t-shirts, and other collectibles of pop culture, both mainstream and multicultural variety. We do encourage you to come and visit us at our storefront at the Bowie Town Center. The COVID-19 affected us tremendously because what it did was, at the height of our success moving to the Bowie Town Center, being well received by the PG County business community, we were ordered to shut down as considered non-essential. And with that being, we had support prior to the shutdown, support from the PG County religious community, through the Maryland tourism community. We're a part of Visit Baltimore. It affected us tremendously. The shutdown affected us tremendously with our vendors, with our payable staff. It prevented us from being able to launch and continue to launch new designs. And right now we're on a holding pattern with our shirts available right now through our online store, which is www.ethniciteesllc.org, and also through our Facebook, Ethnicities LLC and Ethnicities LLC Cultural Marketplace. This right here is our Cosmic Collectives and Games section of the store. So 2 African-American owned businesses owned by the Montague family within the same retail space at the PG County Bowie Town Center. So we would love to have the blessing of being offered that grant. It would help us tremendously in our marketing efforts. And as you see over in this area, one of the shirts that the Ethnicities company designs, we have a Kwanzaa shirt, which actually features the 7 principles of Kwanzaa. 7 principles of Kwanzaa, and looking at the 7 principles of Kwanzaa, certainly our company fits all of these principles, not only unity, kujalia, ujima, ujama, nia, kuumba, and imani. Creativity, kuumba, is certainly one of the premier principles that we're focused on: creativity, using our creativity for the purpose of teaching and relaying and raising awareness of African American history and heritage. I implore you to continue to support Ethnicities LLC, celebrating 26 years of successful business operations. Thank you very much, and come see us soon.